Hammer time.
See, even the baby seagulls are tuning in to Thor's Hammers. It's Friday, 7:45. This is one movie that people have been, well, the lead up has been huge.
Oh yeah, this is going to be juicy, people, and much anticipated, highly controversial Suicide Squad from Warner Brothers in DC, based on the famous comic line. Supervillains are released from incarceration, and they form a government-run special ops team to take on an evil ancient witch. One of the most talked about things as well, Jared Leto as the Joker. Let's get a look at him in the clip.
We have got company.
Betsy, Betsy, Betsy. Stupid bats, you're ruining date night!
I can't wait to see you.
There you have it. And you know what? This looks like it's from a completely different movie. Jared Leto's Joker is so ham-fisted. It's like he knew that he wouldn't get a lot of screen time in the movie, so he was going over the top intentionally. And the performance falls somewhere along the lines of Jim Carrey's Riddler. And Batman, yes, he's awkwardly shoehorned into this film, if you can believe it as well, to provide some backstory in terms of how they rounded these guys up. This is an utter mess of a movie. Terrible, truly awful, and it's the result of Hollywood tinkering because it went through extensive reshoots, and there were problems with production throughout months of all these issues. I mean, we've got tonally wonky scenes, you've got frantic editing, and basically all the sort of hackneyed script that you get in these awful comic book movies. And the songs, the pop songs, they just sort of cram them into all these scenes to introduce, you know, sort of the villains, to give them their own characteristic. But the movie has no soul or style.
Okay, tell me there's something we can look forward to, though. I mean, there's got to be some redeeming qualities.
All right, there are a couple of bright spots here. Will Smith is very good as the Deadshot character. I really enjoyed what he brought to the table. I thought there would have been an opportunity for like a spin-off movie with him, or possibly taking on Batman. And Margot Robbie does a great job here as the Harley Quinn villain. But I mean, they spent so much money in this movie. It's got a budget of almost $175 to $200 million. But the effects, the visual effects, were so shoddy. The last third of the film becomes an incomprehensible mess. I liken it as a combination to The Expendables, Ghostbusters, and The Mummy. And that is a recipe for disaster, Don. I mean, I would rather sit through Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition, than have to endure this again. It was truly, truly awful. And it already made over $20 million last night, so it's going to do a lot of bang at the box office. But this is an insult, and don't see this movie. I mean, you work hard for your money. I have to say, stay away. Go see Jason Bourne or Ghostbusters, or even go see Bad Moms. This is just awful. And you know what? It's pop porn. It's stylistic violence. It's hypersexualized imagery. You got the incessant needle drop songs, and it's just a complete bungled, manufactured mess. It feels more like a product than anything.
You know, I feel like you're not really telling us how you feel.
Yeah.
I feel you're being you're hiding your emotions here, Thor.
I'm going to get honest here. You know what? This is basically an instruction manual on how not to make a superhero movie. 1 out of 5. Yeah, hugely disappointing.
That's not too often you give a one hammer.
No, very seldom, but this is truly awful.
Okay,
There you go.
There you have it. Save your cash.